The views on socially constructed ideas of beauty have been around for as long as we can remember. Today, in an age where we rapidly become globalized through the use of social media, the struggle to fit a certain body image has only increased. We have entered an age where restrictive eating disorders are rapidly infiltrating our societies. We spoke to honest psychology student Kelly Chandler on the possible effects that social media may have on negative body image.
Well, obviously, body image issues is something you're not really born with, so it's going to come from an outside influence. So, I think in today's day, it comes a lot from media, even though, you know, in recent years they have tried to portray a bigger woman. There's still, if you look at the majority of your advertising, you're still going to see a certain kind of figure. So, if a person is more prone to worry about that kind of thing, which teenagers generally are, you're a lot more concerned about everything, whether it's what your friend thinks about you or what society in general thinks about you. So I think it definitely comes to media, but it can also come from maybe closer to home. People say things that they think doesn't matter, like, oh, you put on a little bit of weight. But someone who is struggling with body image issues is going to take so much more issue with it.
We spoke to two students at Rhodes University who shared their opinions on the subject.
Aspect of anorexia that was more of the 2000s. So within recent years, there's been a more positive body image, but there's still a lot of people that want surgery or that want to slim down, eat less. But everyone wants to slim themselves down, even if it's not in the most healthy way.
So the first thing is that, like, obviously there's a lot of pro anorexia blogs. They sort of like take photos of themselves being very thin. It's like kind of like a not support group, but like a kind of twisted community that encourage each other's anorexia. Those online communities aren't regulated. There can be like Facebook pages like that aren't taken down, and they're obviously very harmful. With social media, you have that much more access to the media in general, which is like, just instead of just buying one magazine and there's a cover girl and that's like your issue for the month, social media is like multiple times a day.
So, what can we do as individuals to help alleviate and understand the problems that come with social media and negative body image?
So you want to let people have control of their lives in a different way. From a psychological perspective, that's how you would do it. You would say, look, you can have control over your life in this way. So you want to give someone a way that they can do it, something they can respond to, not something that seems out of their reach. And that means you have to look at a person in their context. Body image often comes from deep psychological issues. But you want to, in the biggest way you can, on the biggest platform, you want to try and reach people, but you also want to try and connect with them.
If you or a loved one are currently struggling with negative body image, you don't need to do it alone. There are various facilities that provide professional care to help understand and deal with these issues. Rhodes University Counseling Centre is open on a weekly basis. Be sure to confide in friends and family who can also help. Don't suffer in silence.